So let's take the same two numbers and do everything with them. For example, negative 25 plus 5. What do I do? No. I'm in addition. I'm happy. You're not going to change it, right?
Yeah, you don't change it.
We're happy. In addition, you don't change a single thing. Okay? But you ask yourself, are they the same or different? They're different. So what are you going to do when they're different? Subtract. Yeah, so I know you're going to subtract because they're different, right? But do I rewrite it to subtraction? No. You go on the side and you subtract like on the side, like kind of like away from Miss O'Malley's attention because she doesn't really want to see it, but you know. So what's 25 minus 5? 20. So we have 20. Now, do you have more negatives or do you have more positives? So my answer is negative 20. Okay? So this is for addition, right? Notice I didn't change anything, right? I did subtract. Yes, I have a problem with it, but it's on the side. It doesn't bother me so much because it's just on this side. All right, let's take the same two numbers, and now let's subtract them. Okay? Now this, Diego, does make me sad. When it's subtraction, you're going to rewrite them. How do I rewrite this? Okay, let's start from the beginning.
You keep the first number the same and change the second one to the opposite.
Yes, thank you everybody for your help. So these are the opposites. Don't forget, this is opposite. Some of you, some of you change it, but you don't do the opposite. And I wrote some of that on your homework, the one I passed back yesterday to like remind you. Some of you, I wrote rewrite. This is what I mean by rewrite it, okay? And this does equal, like Luis said, negative 30. Yeah. Totally different answers, right? Totally different answers. All right, let's take the same two numbers, and now let's multiply them. So negative 25 times 5. Think of quarters. So remember, when it's written like this with parentheses, it means multiplication, right? Okay. Now, are they the same or different?
They're different.
So what does that mean?
It's a negative.
It's a negative 125. 25 quarters, like 25 cents, 5 quarters. How much is 5 quarters? $1.25, right? I like to, whenever you see 25, always think of quarters. Always think of quarters. All right, last one. Division. Division is written nowadays like a fraction. So if it's written like a fraction, it's division. Like divide. Like old school division. How many times is 5 going to 25? 5. Now go back. Is it going to be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative because the signs are different, which is what we learned yesterday. All right. So look at this. We had the same number, but we had completely different answers, right? Let's try this again. And you're going to be happy about it. Yes. We're happy. Wherever you can fit it. Negative 30 plus negative 6. What do I do? It's addition, so Miss O'Malley's happy. Are they the same or are they different? The same, so you're going to add them. So if they're the same, we're going to add. So it's negative 36. Notice it's still negative, right? This is when we used to draw the little tiles, a bunch of negative tiles. It was good times back then. We were so young. All right. Take the same two numbers, and now we're going to subtract them. Negative 30 minus a negative 6. This makes me sad. So how do you rewrite it? on your test on quiz on Friday, I'm gonna ask you, how do you rewrite this? I'm not gonna ask you for the answer. I'm gonna ask you, how do you rewrite this? That's how you're gonna get points. Like I don't want to know that the answer is, whatever it is. I want to know, how did you rewrite it? And if you rewrote it as, how do I rewrite it? What's my answer? Mm-hmm. So if you write this, you'll get the point on Friday. Okay? So I'm like not asking for the answer. I'm going to literally ask you, how do you rewrite this? And then if you write it like this, you get the point. Okay? All right, what's our answer here? Negative 24. So they're different. So if they're different, you're going to subtract. Does that make sense? If they're different, you're going to subtract. Okay? All right, let's take the same two numbers and multiply them. What's negative 30 times negative 6? Yep. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. If they're both negative, this is what we learned yesterday, and there's an amazing video posted online about it.
It's number 1.
Yep. That's right.
Has like 1 million.
And on iTunes too. And on Spotify. And on podcast.
Except the mic kind of.
What other
Is it on
chart?
SoundCloud?
I don't know what that is.
Apple Music?
Apple Music, yeah. I'm the number 1 downloaded. Whatever. I need to switch this mic to my one in the StemLab because the StemLab has the better mic and I don't record every day in there, so gotta switch it out. Okay, remember when it's written as a fraction, it also means division. So what's 30 divided by 5? Yes, thanks. Now, what's a negative divided by a negative? A positive. Okay? Totally different answers, but it's the same set of numbers, but you get totally different answers. Even on the adding and subtracting, like that's where you really realize, like, wait a minute. Even though I go into addition here, because I rewrote it to a different number, I get a different answer. All differente. Okay. Here's what I would suggest you do. Open up to this page. Because you're gonna need it. What's up? Gosh, I don't know. Gosh. What would I spend my hard-earned money on? I don't know. Okay, yo. I'm sorry. Right.
By which team? For you? By which team?
They lost more than one.
Oh, Eddie. No, by
He's shorter than my friend. He's like, my guy's on my shoulder, and then Eddie's like right here, bro. Yeah, I feel like he does that for he entered to like, remember the short people that are like, it's not Robert, it's the other kid in game. He's like a short bro. I need more IQ in my brain.
That's a pretty good cake you got there. All right. Okay, Jonathan and Wendy, figure it out. All right. Okay, here's what I need you to do. These have all the operations. You have to be very careful, right? If it's subtraction, you can open up your subtraction, add the opposite. Okay, I'm going to add the opposite. Subtraction, addition, we got some multiplication. So depending on the operation, I would, open up, review, okay? I'm okay, I understand. Go slow, don't go too fast. Number 1, super easy. What's 7 minus 3?
1. 4. What?
4. All right. If we go 1 minus negative 12, this makes me sad.
You have to rewrite it.
You have to rewrite it. We're going to pick up our pencil. We're going to focus. We're going to try our best. We're going to do it. Yay us. What'd you get? Yep. We have 9 plus 11. So some of these problems are like what I call second grade problems, right? Like the first one and the third one, they were second grade problems. There was no tricks about it. Life was great. We had recess.
But we have lunch. Technically, it's recess.
7 minus negative 4 makes me sad. Rewrite it. Go for it.